Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Penny from Sage Butterfly Designs. How you doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. I feel great after vacation. Yeah, I'll get more into that in just a minute. I know everybody's anxious to see the puppy that we just bought home. Give me just a moment and I will go grab him. Come here. Hey everybody, this is Bo. We decided on Bo for our name instead of Chase. So this is the cute little puppy dog. Don't let him fool you. He might look cute, but he is actually a piranha shark in puppy clothing, is what we have determined. Of course, he's sleepy right now, so he's actually behaving himself and not trying to eat everything. Aren't you? Yeah. Okay. He obviously wants down. Just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, he's back outside with my husband. He's getting his outside time or whatever. Either that or he's going to be in the crate. So right now he's just out there. So, vacation. We had a wonderful time. But it's one of those catch-22s where you get all reset and you start thinking, okay, I need to do this and this and this and this. And then it's like, you're like, oh crap, I got to do this, 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 and this. It's just, sometimes I feel overwhelmed with everything, but it'll all get done and on its own schedule, right? I'm not going to stress out about it. So, vacation. Let me show you some pictures. Beautiful cabin in the Blue Ridge Mountains outside of Boone, North Carolina. It was a 6-hour drive for us and a 7-hour drive for the kids. First picture here is sunrise from the deck of the cabin. We spent the first day in Blowing Rock, which was a quaint little town. The landscaping there was beautiful. I need to find out what these flowers are, the yellow with the reddish brown leaves. We spent some time at the creek. My husband fishing, my son and I waiting, and his wife Mackenzie was swimming until there was a snake. She was swimming and my husband's like, oh, there's a water snake. Needless to say, we all got out of the water pretty quick. It was really cool because then we got to see those snake catch a fish and eat it. That was really crazy. There was a rainy day, but wasn't so bad because there was so much to do at the cabin. There was all kinds of, we bought games with us, plus the bottom, the lower level, the downstairs had a pool table, a shuffleboard, foosball, darts, ping pong, that was the other one. So we had a lot to do, and of course, spending time with the kids was great and all that. We saw a lot of wildlife besides the snake. Deer that came right to the edge of our driveway of the cabin. Many wild turkeys were around, and we even saw a bear getting into another cabin's trash while we were out on a walk. Sunsets were just as nice from the deck. And here are a few photos from our drive that we did on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Let's talk about stitching. We'll go over fails, finishes, whips, and starts, followed by haul. And then of course giveaway winners and a new giveaway. Fails, probably too aggressive of a word. Basically the projects I thought I would at least start, but it didn't happen. The first one was cookies, which is a Cricut collection. That's this one. I love this pattern. I want it done for Christmas, so hopefully I can get it started here soon and get that one finished. The other one was Favorite Brew, which was this one. And that is a hands-on design. Make sure I'm not jerking it all over the place here. Hands-on design from the Cross Stitch magazine. And the more I looked at it, I was afraid my fabric was too small. So I was like, I just don't know if it's going to fit or not. I know I did fabric calculations before I cut it and everything, but then I just started getting panicky about it and was like, so I just didn't start it. So I need to double check those numbers and then I can get it started. Finishes. I think last time you saw it, I only had the O done. And now it is, make sure it's in there, there we go. It is a complete finish. I mainly stitched this on the drive. Like I said, it was a 6-hour drive, and then I finished up like a day or two there. All I had left was the ghost to do when I was at the cabin. I felt like working with that white while driving down the road was going to be a little bit too difficult, so I held off until we got to the cabin and and then did the ghost. But yeah, I'm happy. I love it. I love the fall colors on Boo. I think it looks better than the purple. And my own little way to have it, right? Okay, my next finish. I'm very excited about this one. It's still on the hoop. I finished it this morning, so it's still on the hoop even. It is a brand new finish. Pumpkins! Yes, yes, yes. I finished my pumpkins. I love the way it turned out with the variegated flosses. Just love it. And the first pumpkin was DMC 4510 in this variegation. And that was this pumpkin here. The other front one was done in Water Lilies 061. So that's this variegated. And that was this one. The one I was kind of worried about, I love the colors on here, but I was worried it was going to, especially with these other two variegations, just be super bright. So I was a little bit concerned about this one, because as you see, these ones here are a little bit more muted, and then this one is bright. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know how that's going to turn out. And this is a Valandani 244. And that's this one back here. So I put it on the back one. But I don't think it turned out too bright at all. It turned out looking really nice. I'm really happy with it. Next up is going to be the works in progress. I didn't work on very many of my current work in processes. The only one I really touched on, besides the ones that I finished, was this one, Dahlia, the Mill Hill kit. And I actually worked on it before we left for vacation. It didn't come to vacation with us. But here it is, all stitched up. All it's missing is the beads. And I did about 1/4 of the beads right there in the center. And that brings us to our starts. So the first one was the Sweetheart Tree Teenie Tiny Halloween 1. I have it on a natural linen from my stash. I'm not really sure of the count, and it was stitched 2/2. All I need to do is finish it with the bead work. There's a couple little beads on some of these little swirls. The bead work, and I have to decide if I'm going to finish up with that border. I just don't know if I want the border on it or not, especially if I'm going to put it into like a pillow. I don't know that it really needs the border. So I'll put the beads on it and make a decision from there. So that one is, it will be a finish next week, especially if all I have to do is bead it. The next start is Hocus Pocus. This was from the Caterpiller cross stitch. Their, I think it's bi-monthly subscription. And I barely started it, but it is a start. It's easy to stitch. I do like it. I was just trying to get some finishes. I really wanted to get that pumpkin done, and my next one I worked on quite a bit, or tried to, but regardless, this is where I am on Hocus Pocus. The last new start that I have is the Stitching with the Housewives month-to-month September. And I'm stitching this on 32 count gray gingham from Stitched Modern, 2/2, in the called for classic colorworks threads. I started this about midway through the vacation, and I totally love it. However, this was my first 32 count, and it takes a lot of concentration and good lighting, and the cabin didn't have the best lighting, so I did the best I could with it until I couldn't see it anymore, and I didn't have my big light. I had like a little portable light thing instead of my big light. So I plan to get a lot of this done. I really love this fabric. This gingham is like perfect for this. It like really pops. I really love it. So I can't wait to have that as a finish. So the haul. Most of this is subscriptions, but I did have an order from 123 Stitching that I also received that I had bought prior to going on vacation. So the first one is the Fatquarter Shop's quarterly kit. So it comes in a nice bag. I had, who was it? The Vintage Stitcher was talking about how you could cross stitch a pattern on these. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be so awesome. That'd be so pretty and everything else. I would love to do that in all my spare time. And then which one? And oh my goodness, anxiety over figuring that one out. But inside, let me show you the kit. It is Fall is in the Air. And it is a Fall is in the Air with fox. Is that what it says? Nope, just Falls in the Air. Sorry. Okay. I was just saying it has a cute little fox on it by It's So Emma. And it came with a neutral 14 count Zweigart. I think I said that right. Zweigart, something like that. Called for DMC flosses, plus a needle, of course. And then a really cute fox needle minder. And this I really love. They got the little the little fabric clips with the fox on them. So adorable. I love that. The other subscription that I received is from Crazy Annie's Stitchin', and this is a seasonal quarterly subscription by Little House Needleworks Petite Collection. And you guys can't see that with that glare from the paper. Let me get that out. It is it also came with the classic colorwork threads that are called for. And this is the first of the collection. And I just loved those little petite things. Let's see, is it focusing on there? About the only thing that I see myself customizing is I don't like the white pumpkin down here. It just blends in and it's not popping. I think I'm going to do it like some kind of maybe a blue to make it like really stand out and be different. Kind of do the turquoisey pumpkin that you see everywhere and stuff. That might be fun to do with a turquoise pumpkin on there. All right, my haul from 123 Stitching. First part of it's not very exciting, just a white that I needed and some black because everything Halloween was like taking all my black. And since I was ordering other things, I was like, well, I may as well get it from them so I don't have to run up to the store. My first chart that I bought, I only bought 2 charts from them. That wasn't that bad. First one is called Holiday Seasons by Birds of a Feather. And check out these. They're like little petites, but they've got so much little seasony stuff going on in them. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that. So they're just far away. Let me try to get each one zoomed in here. So you've got Christmas and fall. Oh, I'm sorry, winter and Christmas. And there's the summer one. And it's also got some patriotic and stuff. And then there's the fall one. And spring, obviously. So yeah, I really liked that. I probably won't start this until January and probably just start with the spring one and then work my way around from there. My other chart, Ashley from Ashley Be Patient YouTube showed me this one on her whips and I fell in love with it. So I had to go buy it, of course. And this is in the package again and creating a glare so you can't see what it is. I should take these things out before I start the video. Sorry, lesson learned. Plum Street Samplers, Cinnamon Stars. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. That could be out October and November. Love it. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I love it. It might be a next year project. I don't know. We'll see how things go. And again, I might kit it up and take it to the retreat in the end of October. When I go to the retreat, it might be a retreat stitch. We'll see. I also got the Weeks Dye Works threads for both of those charts for the holiday seasons and the cinnamon stars. So I've got the threads ready to go. And then I bought some fabric. The first is I think they are all it doesn't say. It just says Joblin Even Weave. 32 count lamb. So it's just kind of a neutral color. That like picks it up better at that angle. But it is just a neutral color. And I got these for the holiday ones, the holiday seasons. Antique white, 32 count. Not sure what I'm going to use it for. However, since I have the other month to month stitching with the Housewives on 32 count, and I'm going to be doing them on the flat finish and then switching them out on the paddle board. I figured they all need to be the same size, so maybe December or January will go on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. And then I got a 28 count milk chocolate. And that one, I was thinking the cinnamon stars would look good on. I'll have to do a floss toss and make sure, but that was kind of the thought. Otherwise, I'll find something else to do with it. So, yeah, there's never any waste, right? Always find something to do with things in the stash. Okay, giveaway winners. First of all, thank you everybody who did fill out the contact form. It makes it so much easier. I can just get this in the mail right away and not have to wait on getting information from you. The last video's giveaway winners, Cassie, Linda, and Donna. Those will be going out this week with several of these because a lot of people that did fill out the form already. So that kind of helps things out. I think I only have 2 that I need addresses on. But let's see. I got the wrong form. Hold on a second. It helps if I give you the last week's stuff instead of this week's stuff. All right, the first one was the Christmas lantern ornament from Mill Hill. And the winner of that is Teresa Couch. I'll be inserting your name down here, and thank you for filling out the form. I will have that in the mail for you probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Actually, Thursday's pretty busy. Either Wednesday or Friday. The next one was the Enchanted Fairy pattern. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. You guys can see the name. I will butcher it to death. The winner of this is Brandy Dowlin. Y'all know I'm terrible with names, so if I mispronounce it, please do not be insulted by that at all. I will put your names on the bottom so that you can clearly see if it's your name, since I know I don't do well with pronunciation sometimes. Next one, Snowflake Biscornu by Janice Wood. And the winner of that is Bobo. We'll definitely be putting the name in for that one, sorry. Bobo Handicrafts. If you filled out the form, I don't have the name associated with this YouTube account, so send me an email or leave a message letting me know, or you can fill out the contact form, or like I said, just email it to me, whatever, and I can go ahead and get that one out in the mail as well. And All Hallows Eve, it's going to be Michelle Cross, and you did fill out the form. And Serena Craft, I did not see your name on the form, so if you could either fill out the form or send me an email or a message, comment, whatever, and let me know. So I said there's going to be 3 winners of the pumpkin pattern, which y'all just saw all done up because I finally have mine done. Love it. Okay, so I said 3 winners, but I'm feeling really generous. Maybe it's the vacation mind still happening, I don't know. But everyone who has filled out a contact form, I will go ahead and email you the PDF of the 3 pumpkins on Friday afternoon. So anyone who has not filled out the contact form, but you want the 3 pumpkins pattern emailed to you, fill out that contact form by Friday, 9/16, by about noon. I think, yeah, I've got a 9 a.m. wedding that day, so I'll be home by then. I'll probably send that out somewhere around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock on Friday. So Friday, you have through Friday morning to get it to me, to fill out that contact form. Link is below, and then I will email everybody who has the contact form filled out. We'll go ahead and get the pumpkin chart. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the comments, and that's kind of my give back to everyone. Okay, so this week's giveaways. I didn't have time to go through my giveaway basket and pick out anything. So we're just going to go with my own patterns, and we are going to just do a PDF to make it easier on me for this week, and we'll get better for next week and have some different items that will be on there for everybody. All right, so the first one is one we just did as well, is the All Hallows Eve. And the keyword for that is going to be spooky, same as last week. Make it easy on people and me. And then the next one is going to be trick or treat. And the keyword for that is going to be treat. And then we have a floral butterfly design. And the keyword for that is going to be floral. Oh, Christmas tree. If you notice, I actually have 3, I think it's 3 different patterns that are all kind of related, and they're all in one PDF for you. So, well, actually it's 3 PDFs, but I consider it one item, one chart, if you will. One of them is done in all cross stitch, one is cross stitch and back stitch, and one is just the back stitch. So whichever look you prefer, you've got all 3 options available to you. And the keyword for that is going to be tree. And then we have flower power with the keyword flower. And then this one, I titled it Flakes on the paper, on the cover sheet, and that's just what I called it. I don't know why. I could have called it snow since it says snow on it, but no, I titled it Flakes. So we're just gonna make the keyword flakes, because that way I know that's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 winners per chart for a total of 12 winners. It'll be in PDF format, like I said, and so it'll be emailed to you. So you guys will get them right away. I'll announce the winners on my next video, which is going to be a little bit early. I've got plans early part of next week. So I will announce the winners in my next video, which is going to be on 9/19, which is going to be on Monday morning. I've got to go out of town for a wedding shoot. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. Fill out that contact form in the description box to get that free 3 pumpkin chart emailed out Friday afternoon. If you already have it filled out, you don't have to fill it out again. It's already in there. It's already good to go. So yeah, we're good with that. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I hope to have a few stitchy updates, maybe a couple finishes, maybe some progress on September. But as you saw, I'm pretty busy with the little pup and running 2 businesses or trying to start one and running the other one. But regardless, I hope everybody has a great day, great weekend, great week, and I will see you on Monday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.